Everyone, welcome back to IP News channel. And today we have a very important update from the LAC, the line of actual control. We have been told that this engagement is not taking place as planned. We have made a video yesterday about the disengagement process, and it might be stagnated at some point. And instead of disengagement, there are a lot of deployments are going on at the LAC from the both India and China sides. So today's topic is yet another news about the deployment from the Indian side. It has been published, so it is in the public domain, so don't worry about this information being discussed. So India moves squadron of missile firing T-90 tanks to its last outpost near Karakoram Pass, with the Chinese People's Liberation Army (DPLA) deploying close to 50,000 troops in Aksai Chin, the area they earlier occupied from India. The Indian Army for the first time has deployed a squadron strength of T-90 missile firing tanks, that is around 12 tanks we have been told, and the armored personnel carrier APCs and a full troops brigade, 4,000 men, at Daulat Beg Oldie Road, that is DBO, to prevent any Chinese aggression from the Karakoram Pass axis, according to the top military commanders familiar with the matter, as said. Well, this is a surprising move for many, but not for me. I was expecting this move to play out, and maybe India already have lots of deployment going on at this location, but the news are slowly coming out at this point of juncture, maybe to give send a message either to people of India or to the Chinese. So India's last outpost at DBO lies at a height of around 16,000 feet just south of Karakoram Pass and on bank of Chipchop River, north of the Galwan Shiok confluence. So this is a very important, considered as a lifeline for our Indian troops and our deployment in the region. So India want to protect this very important strategic location from China. It's good to see that we have taken a lot of precaution, including protecting our crucial lifeline at this point at the LAC. As some bridges on the DBO Road cannot handle the weight of around 46 tons, above 46 tons, like our T-90 tanks, the Indian Army commanders sent the T-90 tank after the June 15th Galwan flare-up by fording the rivers and rivulets using specialized equipments. The armored personnel carrier APCs, or we can call it the infantry combat vehicles, M777 155mm howitzers and 130mm guns had already been sent to the DBO after Chinese aggression at the patrolling point 14, 15, 16, 17 and the Pangong Tso finger features. So as I told you before, the deployment by the Indian side, and I have openly I have openly talked about this deployment of heavy caliber weapons being prepared for the LAC in my Twitter channel and earlier videos in my YouTube channel as well. So now it is getting clear the picture, and what I told was exactly right. So this is what we are seeing right now. India has placed the heavy guns, even the newest M777 155 howitzers, which was imported from the United States, has been deployed against the Chinese. While India and China have decided to first totally disengage and then de-escalate from the area, the Indian Army is not only matching troop strength but also keenly watching the PLA deployment of tanks, air defense radar, and surface-to-air missiles in the inside Escalation area. So Chinese are not disengaging; they are actually strengthening their stand, strengthening their positions all along the line of control. This may not be inside the line of control, but it's actually outside the line of control, within their territory. They are now controlling. So this is what it means. The disengagement is work in progress, with each side verifying the movements of each other. The commanders who asked not to be identified as said DHT, the instant time. While the Indian Army has also decided to blacktop the advanced landing ground at DBO, the main reason for deploying tanks in the area is to prevent any sudden movement from the north, from the Chinese, they added. Already China has built some 36 kilometers of road in the Shaksgam Valley, which is around 5,163 square kilometers, which were illegally ceded by Pakistan to China in 1963. That is other side. And the Indian military planners fears that PLA will link the G219 Lhasa Kaskar highway to the Karakoram Pass through the Shaksgam Pass. So if you know the features and the map, I will try to place this picture when we make this video, so you can all understand. So Chinese are trying to link their strategic roads with the roads in the POK and the Gilgit-Baltistan region, which is under the occupation of the Pakistan, and they have ceded another territory to the Chinese. So China is having a great plan to surround India from all the sides, along with Pakistan. This is called their true friend strategy. So even though this will require tunneling under the Shaksgam Glacier, the Chinese have the technology and ability to complete this job. So Indian Army is worried about this might be the real reason, and China might go ahead and do this. The fear is that once the link is complete, the PLA will put pressure on DBO, the India's lifeline from the north, as it needs a buffer to prevent the Indian Army from targeting the roads. According to the military commanders, the main purpose of PLA's aggression this summer was to clear all the friction points with the Indian Army along the 1,177 kilometer long line of actual control in eastern Ladakh and impose the 1960 map claim. However, this attempt was forcefully repelled by the men of 16 Bihar, who took on the 3 mechanized infantry of Xinjiang military district on June 15th at Galwan Valley, in which 42 of Chinese soldiers were killed and 20 of our men were martyred. This plan dovetailed into a larger plan of linking the both the highways of the Chinese control, so they could strategically surround Indian Army positions and take on Indian Army defense positions and grab rest of the land like Arunachal Pradesh, Ladakh, etc. This is a plan of China and Pakistan in place, but Indian Army is once again being aware of this plan, giving a much needed thought process, and decided to place heavy artilleries in a way, in a simple message to China, and like this time is not going to happen, and we will give a befitting response. So if fruition of this plan could have made Indian Army position and untenable, not only at DBO but also the Siachen, as the outpost is linked to Sansoma, a crucial base on Nubra River before which lies before Siachen. So in many ways, Pervez General Musharraf's plan to interdict Srinagar-Kargil highway and starve Indian Army positions at Siachen during the 1999 Kargil war between India and Pakistan had a parallel in China's Xi Jinping's attempt to interdict the DBO Road to cut off DBO 21 years later. So basically, Chinese are trying to rethink the strategy of the Pervez Musharraf in the 1999 Kargil war. The plan is to cut off the Indian Army supply lines and starve our Indian Army troops at the Siachen and then capture it. That was Pakistan's plan. Now China is looks like following the same pattern. This is a two-front conflict, if you guess it rightly. But I don't think so. China is so foolish this time, because this time this is going to be a bloody war with China, and China cannot win their positions without a fight from the Indian Army. Indian Army is going to give a befitting response altogether. So this is a very important update. T-90s are in the conflict zone, and as usual, things are escalating very fast at the LAC, and we are watching the situation and the development very closely. And thank you for tuning into IF News channel. Kindly give us like or thumbs up if you liked our video. Jai Hind.